the Pleiadians. To know about the Dryads race we must gather what we know about them from the contactee Billy Meyer. It is said the Dryads race home world are at the 7 sister star clusters of the Pleiades. However, this is not their original homeworld system. Their ancestors were from the star clusters the Lyra and Vega system, with certain conflict had forced them to migration towards the Pleiades. There are factions within the Pleiadians who were authoritarian in nature who settled in the Orion constellation. They were very warlike. It was said when they settled in the system of Lyra and Vega system they were first very peaceful farmers, an agriculture race, and had genetically breed aggression out of their society. However, with the arrivals of the Dracos into their system forced them into war, and they had no means to defend themselves. They had to migrate out towards the Pleiades, and re-engineered their race to have aggression to fight the Dracos. As the Pleiadians do not know when and how these Dracos arrived, they have concluded that they must have been left here on this part of the universe due to the highest probability of survival for their species. The Pleiadians, they state the Dracos are the perfect warrior race. With much re-engineering, the Pleiadians now have the aggressive survival genes placed back into their genetics. It is unclear if this war is still ongoing or if the reptilian here on Earth are same as the Dracos. Billy Meyer had said, "It was said the Pleiadians are about 3,000 years ahead of us technology-wise, but by far more ahead spiritually than Earth humans." The Pleiadians said that if Earth humans concentrated all their efforts they could catch up to the Pleiadians in terms of technology. Within 300 years, the Pleiadians are human in appearance. They are same size and height as regular humans. They look much like Earth humans but with slightly longer earlobe and different color shade of eye color. Also their bone is much weaker compared to Earth humans. While they on Earth, injuries can be fatal to them, even a light fall while on Earth. One time Billy was having a conversation with Simyasi. Someone snuck behind to see Simyasi, and she got a fright and fell backwards and knocked herself so badly that she almost died. Her belt, which has an automatic recall system, teleported her back to her beamship. That fall had rendered her unconscious and needed medical help from afar. They are highly telepathic and spiritual. They said their forefathers were responsible for much of the past issues we are facing today, which they didn't explain to details, could somehow relates to some genetic tinkering or oppression. They felt it was their duty now to come and guide us and steer us on a path spiritually way of living with one the creation force. It appears they are with the larger alliances of world, which sometimes in wise counsel they seem the input of the Andromedans, who have now slowly progressing to energy beings, but have many other races that act as a federation, as they have been seen quoting some of the Venusian sayings, and also their ships are almost similar in nature. They also made alliances with more powerful humans who they call from help time to time, who have conquered their universe already, who Simyasi called her friend Asket from the Dale system. They seem more advanced technological wise, are able to shut down the point of origin of hyperspace to their specified area to only allow those who they wish to come and go. These more advanced people seem to have very close kinship with the Pleiadians. The people from Dale system, another dimension, look also like Earth humans, but more way of the Pleiadians are indiscernible from each other, almost like cousins or brothers and sisters. They seem same height, same appearance. It was asked if they were in the same reality space. If we were to view Pleiades, we will not find them, as they do not exist in this dimension. This statement explains they most likely from another timeline or dimension altogether. Their beamship scout craft model uses the Earth's Schumann frequency to levitate and skip along the Earth magnetic field. Their more advanced ships are capable of deep space travel, and also time travel. Billy was fortunate to board one of their motherships, which were built for deep space travel, which was miles in diameter long by Simyasi father, who was the ship's commander. Their skills and ability in telepathic and psionics are beyond what ordinary humans can do, and Billy was able to perform some of these feats, when teaching him from a very young age by Pleiadians. Enable him to unlock many of these abilities. They communicate with Billy with telepathic and also talking. When they are about to bring teachings to Billy, they would send him a telepathic signal in ways of cooling sensation towards him to let him know they are coming, and where to meet them. The Pleiadians always seem fearful on Earth. When the scout ships arrive, they are always escorted by cloaked fighters, which Billy was never allowed to see. They are friendly and always teach spirituality and laws of creation to Billy, so he can spread this consciousness to the rest of fellow mankind. They would never let Billy take accurate photos of their persons due to fact they said they have still more tasks to perform on Earth, and this might not be the best possible time to take such photos, as they require to be able to move among us freely, and do much of the work same as Venusians did to stop World War and set up a governing body of United Nations. Much of these work were the result of these alien operatives that came and helped mankind. However, some of the reminiscences of the past factions of the Orions still are on Earth, which are not friendly to the Pleiadians in this ongoing struggle of dominion over Earth, as the Orions that remain here have regressed. Much of their technology have been lost over time, but are still dangerous. The Pleiadians explain that their ships take approximately 8 hours from their home world to Earth and is travel by means of hyperspace, which they disconnect from current reality space. And they use the other dimension space of location and time to bypass much of the time needed for travel from there to Earth. They exist not of this dimension.